go out there and freaking get it.
What was it like running towards the front, competing for a win at Phoenix with guys like Ross Chastain and Chase Briscoe, given how you guys all came up through Brad Keselowski Racing in trucks?
Pretty awesome that we're all up there battling at the end for that trophy. Didn't think about that in the moment because we've been so many different places since that point. You know, everyone kind of split apart, but we got to race against each other quite a bit as we were all coming up through the ranks. I was kind of hoping that they'd make a mistake, but I mean, they wanted it really bad and they had the right mindset. We all pretty much did to close out the race, getting top 3 finishes for ourselves.
I was really glad that I was okay because this is a place where you use a lot of brake. You got to have a lot of brake pedal feel. Nice, right?
Yeah.
Really nice, yeah.
How sick are you of people asking you about your legs falling asleep while driving?
Honestly, as much as it was a pain to go through in the beginning of the year, I'm glad that we got it out of the way right away because Circuit of the Americas is coming up pretty quick. Would have been a real shame to not notice this till a couple races in or not pick up on it. And it potentially take away from a place that'll probably be extremely physical on the legs. So I'm glad we got it resolved.
We're here at RCR, surrounded by incredible history with this team. What would it mean to you to be able to get a win and just add to that legacy of what has happened here?
This organization has done a lot with some really legendary drivers over the years, and I know I'll never be this driver. I'll never be Earnhardt, but I would love to add to their story, add to their legacy by getting them back to victory lane again. The days like last Sunday it was refreshing to find ourselves in position to win. But honestly, what's the most refreshing about it all is when I make that mistake on the track, when we do have that one thing that kind of comes up in our race. In the past, it's been pretty crippling, but we're getting better. You know, we got right back where we needed to, and we were able to fight for a win. So for me, it meant a lot to be able to come back from that, get ourselves back in contention, fighting for the win.
How's Bo doing, and how's life as a father changed you?
It's changed me a lot. I found out pretty quickly the more time that I put into this Cup program and into RCR and into myself as a driver, I'm seeing the results. So that's really important to me, but it is also really important to me too that I'm there for my son. You know, I'm his father. He needs to have me in his life, so I need to get as much as I can done and get home so I can spend time with him too.
I saw back in the day you had the long flowing locks down to your shoulder. Any chance you're ever going to bring that back or
Probably.
what?
Yeah, I just don't know when.
I think you can do a dual thing with let the Bo grow the hair, you grow the hair, and you guys can have a little tandem. Would that work?
I've thought about, well, I've tried to convince Alexa to let him grow his hair out because I feel like he'd have some he's got really blonde curly hair. I feel like he'd have some really good baseball, flowy style hair, but I don't know, she's not really that into it. She doesn't have the vision I do about it, but I get it. She's a mom. She'd probably thinking about it a little more realistically than I am. I'm just thinking, oh, that'd look cool. You know, it's a long process to get to that point.